Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. It's a lot of things I want to talk about on here, but I'm gonna save it for the live later. But right now, we're gonna talk about this WBC situation. Um, People know how sanction fees work. You know how contracts is work. You know whatever belt you fighting for, you already know the sanctioning fee. 9 times out of 10, you know when a fighter get paid, the sanctioning fees come out like how taxes is. You know, everybody gonna get their bread. But at the end of the day, um, speaking of Bud Crawford, right? At the end of the day, we already know the WBO and Terence Bud Crawford already had a relationship since top rank. Why I state that? Because look at every belt Bud won from 135, 140, 147. You feel me? Going all the way up, right? See, 154, he won an interim title. This is what I'm about to get to is how he's not three-time undisputed, right? We seen he built a relationship with the WBO. Everybody know the WBO is top ranked title. It's a top ranked belt. But you pay those sanctioning fees. Um, Everybody know the WBC is the biggest belt, the most prestigious belt in boxing. Everybody know once you get that green belt around your waist, or once you get it in your hand, you making the biggest paydays of your career. Um, don't believe me? Ask Floyd Mayweather. Floyd gonna tell you. That's one thing Floyd gonna tell you. Floyd gonna tell you what belt he wanted, and we all seen he fought for that green belt. You feel me? That was the most prestigious belt. That's the #1 belt in boxing. So I watch a lot of people be mentioning that mentions the Ring Magazine though. Shout out to the Ring Magazine, but let's keep it tall and honest. The first belt ever in 1921, because the ring started in 1922, was the WBA. And the WBA at the time was it called? NAB, something like that. Then you had a king. It was like King James the Third or something, or King George the Third. He created the Lyondell belt. It was for a particular fighter that was made out of a certain type of genuine leather. But after that, the WBA was the first title. The Ring Magazine started. When the Ring Magazine started, I want people to understand it was a wrestling magazine. You know? And their belt really don't mean nothing because they don't pay nobody. It's not a body sanction. It's just the top fighters of their magazine. Whoever deal with that magazine, and what I mean by dealing is donating to the magazine, supporting the magazine, etc. They become pound for pound on a Ring Magazine. But the world know who's pound for pound through the body sanctions. The body sanctions mean everything. You don't see a fighter be fighting for the ring. Because if it is, everybody be fighting for the ring. Like for instance, right? We all know Jamel Charlo is the Ring Magazine champion at 154, right? We know Teofimo is the Ring Magazine champion at 140. We knew before Devin Haney bum ass, we knew Jerron Boots Simmons was the Ring Magazine champion at 147. They don't even rank those brothers. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you see the problem with Nick Khan, Dana White. And it's sad that Turkey got to be involved with the shit when Turkey just saved the world. We watching a lot of crazy things transpire in the sport, and it's all because of a belt. But at the end of the day, I watch everybody saying, well, there's too many belts in boxing. WBC got interim this, interim that. Don't the WBA, the WBO, and the IBF both had interim champions? Oh, hold on. Dana White, don't the UFC have interim champions? But we see the problem. And once you trying to come in and attack the Muhammad Ali Act, it shows that you're amongst the dictators. You're a dictator in boxing. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of BS going on in boxing. So the WBC got the right to stick up for what they doing. And every body sanction, once you pay that fee, it takes care of every champion, every boxer. The WBO take care of every champion whoever was the WBO champion, that sanction fee take care of them. The WBC, that sanction fee take care of them. The IBF, that sanction fee take care of them. You understand me? Even the WBA, that sanction fee take care of them. That's what it's for. But when you got people that's trying to come into the sport of boxing and create their own titles and trying to disrupt what's going on is dictatorship. It's dictatorship. And that's what I had to say. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and that like button. And we on to the next. Be live later. Get ready. Buckle up, dog. Hit that subscribe button. I'm up out of here. Dog.